Today is Southern Day at the Capitol. Once a year we come and meet with the legislature, bring all of the campuses to the rotunda upstairs, and we try to help the legislature understand, the good things that are going on at Southern, as well as what we need them to do to help us do the work that we do for the state. We're the only historically black university system in America, and we're also the only historically black university system in the state of Louisiana. What that means is that we have our own community college, we have a four-year school in New Orleans, a four-year school in Baton Rouge, as well as a law school and an agricultural research center. And when you put them all together, it makes us something that's greater than the sum of the parts. We're facing great challenges now in higher education in the country, higher education in Louisiana. At Southern, we have a very good plan that we think is going to establish Southern as a model for higher learning, not only for the state of Louisiana, but also for the country as a whole. The challenge we have is that all of the innovative things that we put in place actually kick in year after next. So we're spending a lot of time working with the legislature this year in order to help us get through next year so we can be the system they want us to be.
We're going strong. We are awaiting to see how this legislative session affects us in terms of the budget. That's an annual thing. We wait to see what happens. We adjust our budget as needed. At the same time, we're doing everything we have to do on the campus to make sure that we're prepared for any situation with the budget, whether that means making adjustments in terms of efficiencies. We're ready to look at class sizes. We're ready to do whatever we do. But at the same time, we're going to continue to deliver a quality education to the students that come to Southern University and that come for those quality programs that we have.
We have businesses coming in, but no workforce to help supply those businesses. We need all of higher education in Louisiana, community colleges, four-year schools, and especially historically black universities, which focus on a very specific segment of the state, working together in order to be able to produce a workforce for a state that's going to build a better state for the future.
Southern University is a higher education institution, one of excellence. There's great opportunity at Southern University. Students who come to the university and graduate are competitive in the world market. Not to mention, there's a great history, tradition, and legacy that's unique to Southern University.
Here in Baton Rouge, IBM is coming in with a major investment into the city. They're going to have software application jobs. Those jobs are going to require, at minimum, a higher level technical degree, and in most cases, predominantly, a degree in computer science, a degree in computer engineering, and we're prepared to meet that. IBM has already been on our campus interviewing our students. We've sent information out to our graduates, making them aware of the kind of jobs that IBM will have. And we're adjusting our academic offerings. We've just merged our computer science department into our engineering school so we create more synergies between computer science and the College of Engineering. So we have to be adaptable, we have to be flexible to meet the needs of industry. We know that continuously changes. So students, if students are interested in that field, for instance, in technology field, in engineering, and in computer science, then I urge them to give Southern consideration, because we're already producing graduates that are outstanding in those fields already. Several of our graduates are high-level executives with IBM that are holding positions internationally. Just had a telephone conversation this past week with the VP for IBM. We were connected with another one of our graduates who's heading up an operation in China for IBM. So they know what they want. Those alums communicate with us on a regular basis. They look at our students, they look at our curriculum, they understand what not only IBM but any technology wants. We have companies like Raytheon, Texas Instruments, Boeing. All of those companies are coming and recruiting on Southern's campus, whether it's engineering, whether it's computer science, whether it's business, all of those fields. So we believe that what we're doing is creating a university that's going to be able to adapt to the changing demands of industry and government. I mean, it's so students that know that they want to be able to advance, be able to engage in a long, rewarding career. Urge them that they are going to have to look seriously at a four-year college degree. If they're already out of community college, we offer them the opportunities to transfer to a four-year degree institution like Southern. High school students coming in have a definite opportunity to come in and make themselves or avail themselves of what we have available. We're reaching out to high schools. We have a laboratory school that we are creating mini labs that's going to create an emphasis in science and technology and engineering and mathematics, all of those. And then aside from that, it's not just that. If you're interested in music, you know we have a great, human jukebox. But aside from that, we have an excellent program preparing students for careers in music, whether it's voice performance, symphonic music. We have an excellent concert band, symphonic band, concert choir, everything from the classics to popular music to jazz. We have a very strong music program for those students interested in those areas. So I think we offer a very comprehensive number of programs for anyone, any career that they think they want to go into. Then there's an opportunity at Southern for those students to come in and make themselves and prepare themselves for those careers.
Southern University at Shreveport is probably one of the youngest institutions within the Southern University system. We drive our mission in Shreveport, Louisiana, and we are actually the two-year comprehensive community college of the Southern University system.
Tell us a little bit about access to higher education and how important that is in Northwest Louisiana.
Well, it really is very important, and of course Southern University takes to heart the degree to which its mission is to provide open access and to ensure that students not only enter college but matriculate to the point where they graduate. And so that's very important to us. And as a two-year institution, of course, we are open admittance institution and very proud of that. We recognize that higher ed is, in effect, economic development. And our mission speaks to the fact that we provide for students opportunities to influence their quality of life, but also to fill workforce voids. And so the cuts actually compromise our ability to do that. Having said that, we're going to push forward because we owe it to our constituents to push forward. But it makes it much easier without the cuts.
What would you like people to keep in mind about Southern University Shreveport?
Well, Southern Shreveport really has benefited from a committed and dedicated staff who, despite the challenges, bring a lot of commitment to our role, scope, and mission. And so I'm very excited about that. If there's one thing that students say about Southern University of Shreveport, it's the degree to which our faculty and staff are willing and ready to work with them so that their goals would be met.
Southern University at New Orleans is established in 1956, and our first class took place in 1959 in New Orleans.
Tell us a little bit about the campus itself today and what it has to offer.
Well, we have primarily our campus is about 3,200 students right now, and the demographic is primarily African American, of course, and our flagship programs right now: social work, business, education, and some liberal art courses. And our role is to try to ensure that we provide access to those that really aspire to get their four-year degree. At this point, Southern University of New Orleans is the significant player in providing degrees for African Americans within the city that aspire to get their first degree in many of those programs we've just talked about. We are moving forward to ensure that our programs are highly focused on academic excellence, exemplified by the recent AACSB accreditation we received for our College of Business, and the reaffirmation of the social work, and of course the total 100% reaffirmation of SACS accreditation that we received with no recommendation for any kind of corrective action.
What would you like people to keep in mind about Southern University in New Orleans?
Well, we are there to provide service to ensure that we begin to increase the level of academic excellence in terms of academic programs, and to ensure that we support increasing the workforce development for the region.
Southern University offers a lot of things for students. Among them, I know, as well as all of our academic programs that we have and that we're very proud of. Most of the students want to know about the social life, and parents and educators always talk about the academics.
The Southern University Law Center is really thriving. We have, since I've been there, extended our boundaries considerably. We are recognized as being one of the most diverse law schools in the country, both in our faculty and our student population. We have a day and evening division now, which has, remarkably increased our student population. We've gone from a student population 10 years ago for roughly a little below 400 to over 750 students now between those two divisions. Our students are being employed at law firms all over the country, and we're just excited about what's happening at our law center right now.
Tell us a little bit about the graduates that you turn out at the university.
Well, it's a great question. Matter of fact, over in the display we have 4 of our graduates that we have listed over there, but let me give you 2 of them. One, Monica Azar, who we just recognized as one of our Hall of Famers, is now the Vice President and Deputy General Counsel at Verizon, and she's in New York. We just had another young lady who, Denisha Fullmore, was just appointed as the Chief Trademark Attorney for Coca-Cola. She'll be moving to Dubai. She'll be heading up all of their trademark representations in Eurasia, Africa, Russia. That's a big job. Also, we have another one of our alums who is Senior Vice President and Chief Tax Officer for Walmart USA and all of the international programs. So that young lady is Clara Babineau-Fontenot. So we have a lot of alums who are doing some outstanding things all over the country, big jobs.
What would you like people to keep in mind about the Southern University Law Center? One thing to remember.
That we are one of the most affordable but yet effective law programs in the country. When you look at what the debt load is after graduating from Southern compared to some of the other schools, and what you're getting, and we are recognized nationally as one of the most affordable law schools in the country, and best programs for the amount of money that you spend.